Good morning, Year 11, and thank you for tuning in this morning to our presentation on creative arts and the subjects that are available at sixth form. Now, I'm doing my presentation a little bit differently to some of the other faculties because I feel like you already know what art, drama, dance and music might look like at sixth form. And if you don't, you can certainly ask your subject teachers. But a lot of you will already do these subjects, so we'll have a really good feel for what they involve. So my focus for this presentation is why would you study these subjects? Because it's a question I get asked a lot from you guys and your parents and even other teachers. And it's a question I got asked myself when I started at sixth form college and I wanted to do A-levels in media studies, theatre studies and English literature and language. And my sixth form college themselves even said, oh, well, that's quite a narrow set of subjects. Don't you want to throw a language in there or a science? And I was quite emphatically, no, I don't. I knew these were subjects that I loved. I knew that whatever job I ended up doing, even though I didn't know what I wanted to do, I knew I wanted it to be in that area. So I was quite comfortable with sticking with my choice. So that's what I'm going to try and help you with today, guys. One of the obvious answers is you could have our job. You could be a teacher of art or drama or music or dance, and it's a great job to have. I know all of us in the creative arts faculty love our jobs. We love that we come in every day and we get to talk about subjects that we love, and we get to spend every day doing things in the creative arts, and every day is different. So teaching is absolutely a great job, but there are so many more. A lot of people pursue A-levels and BTECs in performing arts and creative arts because they want to work in television, theatre, radio or film. And even within that group, within that industry, there are tons of jobs that you might not have even thought of. The obvious ones again are actors, dancers, artists, musicians, but then there are others that you might not have considered yet, working in the production side of things as a director or a producer, a scriptwriter, being a runner on a set, so literally doing things, grabbing things for other people, being a researcher, so you find the guests for shows or you find out the information for a program that you're working on. There's all kinds of management roles, exactly the same as there would be in any business. So in finance, in human resources, you could become a designer of set or costume or light or sound, being a technician, so actually operating the machinery that makes theatre and radio and film and TV come to life, or working as a makeup artist. All of these are jobs that are open to you when you've got qualifications in the arts. Beyond the performing arts and creative arts industry, you've got other jobs in other industries as well. So you might decide to become a drama or a dance or an art or a music therapist, working either with the NHS or privately to help people with health issues, whether that's physical or mental. But these therapies can really help people get back to their everyday lives after an injury or a traumatic experience. You could become an architect with qualifications in art, designing buildings and extensions for people's houses or anything like that. You could be an agent, so representing other artists. You could work in law, becoming a barrister. Some of you will know, because I only have so many stories and I tell them a lot, that my master's degree is actually in employment law. I was very determined after university I wasn't going to be a teacher, because I thought I was only doing that because I couldn't think of anything else to do. So I went and did my qualification in employment law and worked in human resources, hiring and firing people for a while. And that was with a degree in English and drama. So you can go into law with qualifications in the arts. You could become a journalist, a critic or broadcast journalist, working in advertising, a photojournalist, a copywriter, so someone who creates the content for adverts or for magazine articles and so on. Again, we've talked about being a teacher. I'll push it again because I think it's a great job and it's really good fun. But you could work in primary, secondary, at a further education college or higher education. You could go into something to do with childcare or being a youth and community worker. Again, these are all jobs that are open to you with qualifications in the arts. And even if you get to the end of, say, your sixth form time or your degree, and you decide that actually none of those jobs are appealing to you, there is still a wide range of professions open to you, mainly because of the skills that you gain as a creative arts student. So if you read any job advertisement for pretty much any job you can think of, then a lot of these things off this list will come up in the what they call the person specification. So what they're looking for in a person, as well as the qualifications they're looking for. Things like independence. Those of you who already do GCSEs in art, music, drama and dance, you guys will know that you have to be independent a lot of the time. You are responsible for creating your own pieces and performances. You have to be self-disciplined because you have to work even when your teacher maybe isn't around to do extra things. You become very creative. You become used to coming up with new ideas and new solutions to problems. You get confident, and that again in every job, that confidence and that ability to communicate with other people are hugely desirable to employers. So in a nutshell, why do we think you should study an arts qualification? And it goes without saying, you should definitely be studying that with us. As I've already said, it allows you to be creative, and that creativity, that thinking outside the box, is what makes you desirable to universities and to employers. There are tons of things that wouldn't exist without creative people. Think of the phone that you're probably holding right now. All of these things come from a creative brain. You get to work as a team, so you're not just isolated studying on your own. You're part of a bigger group that all work together. It will build your confidence. Whatever art qualification you do, whether it's dance, drama, music or art, you will build more confidence by doing it. You'll get used to working with other people, being confident, presenting things. And again, these are all things that are appealing to universities and employers. We've covered some of the range of skills that it develops, but also it's fun. I'm a great believer in that you spend an awful lot of time studying and working. You should be enjoying that. It should be fun. It doesn't have to be just something you do. It complements other subjects such as history and English, so you'll find that qualifications in the arts cross over and have lots of links. And those of you again who already do drama and so on, you'll have seen those links with history and English already. And it's active. We're probably already feeling that we're sat down a lot more than we normally would during the day, and that can be tough. So do subjects where you get to stand up, move around and be a bit more active. And if you still need a bit more persuading, just imagine your life without these things. All of these exist because of artists and creative thinkers bringing them to reality. And I know that whilst it would be nice just to focus on the fun stuff, the question that my own dad asked me when I was off to do my qualifications in drama and English and so on was, am I going to be able to get a job in the future? And the answer is unequivocally yes, you definitely will. And it's for all the reasons that we've covered about the skills you get, let alone the industries that are open to you with these qualifications. So guys, if you do have specific questions about specific subjects, please get in touch with your art, music, drama and dance teachers. They will be happy to go through the courses in more detail with you of what they involve. But I want to just leave you with this thought. We're not talking about what you're going to do for the next couple of years at sixth form or even the next 5 or 6 years while you're at sixth form in university. We're talking about what you're going to do for the next 30, 40 or 50 years of your life. So please do study things that you're passionate about, study things that you love, and you will end up in careers that you absolutely love. Have a great rest of the day, guys, and a lovely weekend. See you all really soon.